Hi everyone and welcome to this week's stretch video. We are going to take it a lot more simpler today and we're going to take it back to the basics. I'm not going to make you do any complicated things, so let's get started. We're going to start by stretching out our sides and all about down our legs. What you're going to do is you're going to pop one leg behind. I'm going on my left leg and I'm putting my right leg behind. So you're just on your toes. What you're going to do is lift your arms up and lean over. So this will be opening all the way up. You can either hold your fingers, interlace your fingers, or hold onto your wrist. Now it might feel like you're compressing the side that's all mushed up, but you'll stretch that one out in a second and reverse that feeling. Perfect. Now switch sides. So my left leg's going to go behind my right leg. Oh, I felt a little bit of a click up my spine just then. Keep holding it. Good. Step out of that. Oh, shake it off. Perfect. And then we're just going to round with our body. So you round like you're holding a beach ball, rounding that back, stretching out that back. You might want to lean a little bit more forward, come out of it for a second, and we're going to go back in. So you're going to come with your arms outstretched and really roll around, stretch out that back. Good. And stand back forwards. What we're going to do now is you are going to put one foot, so you're going to bend one leg. So I'm going to bend my right leg and I'm going to slowly come all the way down and aim to touch the floor. You can either be on your shins or on your feet or on the floor, it's up to you. The reason why we're bending one leg is because we are working on stretching and focusing, stretching that one leg out. Take a deep breath and see if you can push yourself down any further. Try not to make sure that that leg, the one that's straight, is not completely locked out. Come up, and what you're going to do is you're going to just twist your body to the side, keep your legs in that position, and come all the way down. So this one here, we're going to be stretching the back of the leg, but actually we're opening up this IT band that's down the side as well. Stand yourself up and swap legs. So my left leg is going to come out into that bent position, and I'm going to come down and open it up. Good. We've worked on our sides, worked on our back, now working our hamstrings, down the back of our legs. Stand yourself up and twist your body to the side and down. If you can't come all the way down, you can come onto your shins or onto your knees. That's totally fine. It's just working a different part of your leg and working up that side of that IT band, which is the bit on the side of your leg that leads up to your glutes. Shake those legs out. What we're going to do here is we're going to stretch our calves. So we're doing quite a bit stood up today. You are going to bring your left foot forward, left leg forward, slowly bend that right leg. You want your toes pointing towards the sky. If you can bring yourself down and touch those toes. If not, onto your shin, or you can just still keep your hands placed on your bent leg. Now I'm already looking at my ankle right now, and it's I'm wobbling a little bit. It's quite strenuous, this one. Stand yourself up and switch legs. So my right leg is going to come out now. Point my toes up to the sky. I'm going to give myself an extra bit of assistance. I went for a run this morning and this leg feels a little bit tight today. So I'm going to bring those toes up. I'm not pulling them up, I'm just popping a little bit of resistance on them. Just a bit of extra help. Good. We're going to also continue to stretch the back of our calves. What you're going to do is you're going to take a step forward, so you're in a split lunge position. Bend, so my left leg is forward. I'm going to bend that left leg and try and aim for my heels to be on the ground. Now, if you have a wall, you can lean yourself against that wall and give yourself that little bit of extra resistance. Make sure you lean that torso forward, lean your upper chest. So you're almost trying to create a line straight down that body. You can pop your hands out. You'll be feeling that extending all the way down the back of your legs. Good. Take a step out of that and switch legs. So your right leg comes forward. You try and aim for that left leg, that left heel to be on the ground. Lean yourself forward. If it's not on the ground, a little bit up, that's totally fine, but just make sure you're pressing down as far as you can get so that you are having some sort of stretch around the back of that. Good. Hold this a little bit more, see if you can lean forward. Make sure that you've almost got that straight line down the side of your body and down your body. Perfect. Step out of that. Ooh, we're feeling that in my quad as well. We're going to just bring our arm across. So you're going to bring your left arm across your body. And when you do this position, you want to make sure that you try and bring this arm down towards your wrist. Just because you're going to feel it down your triceps a little bit more and point that thumb to the sky. As I said, we're taking it back to the basics today. Just really working on stretching the full body. Thumb towards the sky. Hold it a little bit longer. Can you see if you can bring that arm any further down your arm? So your right arm any further down your left arm towards your wrist. Shake that out and bring your right arm across your body. Thumb up to the sky. And your left arm is right towards your right wrist. Hold it a little bit longer. You'll be feeling it down the side of here. We sometimes think, oh, this is maybe a shoulder stretch. This is actually a tricep stretch. It really opens it up. Good. Now we are going to come down onto the ground. So onto all fours. And you're going to do in cat-cow. So you're going to untuck those toes. Cat-cow. You're going to push your belly and belly button towards the ground, which means your bum and your chin go up to the sky. Cat-cow. This will be stretching your spine, moving your spine, creating that mobility. Now you're going to reverse that and push that spine, round it all the way up to the sky. So you round your shoulders, you round your hips, you round your glutes, push that spine up to the sky. Switch sides again. That belly button comes down towards the ground. Good. Hold it for a little bit longer. Push it up to the sky. Round. Up we go. Really make sure that you're trying to ground those hands and push your shoulders away from you. Perfect. Then you're going to come and sit onto your bum. So I'm just obviously going to be on my side, but you can be facing me. We are going to bring both your legs up, sitting up in this bent leg position. You're going to bring your right leg over that left knee. Now you can either do this on the ground or you can do this sitting up. I'm going to do it sitting up because I feel like I get more of the stretch of my glute. I'm going to put my feet towards my heel as much as possible, and you should be feeling this down your glute. If you're sitting up and doing this, keep going. If you're going to be lying down, so you've got more mobility around your core area, you can come up and bring this. It's almost in a figure of 8 position. So you're doing the same thing sitting up, you're just putting your hand behind your hamstring, behind the back of your leg, and pulling it in. So you'll be feeling it down the glute here. Don't worry, we'll be swapping around sides in a second, so you can stay on the ground, you don't need to come back up and switch around. To stay in that position, I'm just going to come sit up, so I can demonstrate. And we're going to put those legs down, shake it out, and bring the other one over. So if you're lying down, just switch it around. Remember, it's that figure of 8 position. If you're sat up, make sure you can start leaning back. You want to make sure that you want to come forward and get your heel, your bum, as close to that heel as possible. So you're really opening up that glute. If you're lying down on the floor, you can just take a deep breath and pull that leg further in towards you. This might be tight. Your glutes might be tight. Your hip flexors might be tight. This is a really good one for opening everything up. Keep going with this. And shake it out. Ooh, feeling that stretch. Bring those knees up to you. You're going to walk your hands behind you and try and see if you can walk them as far back as possible. What we're doing right now is we are opening up our chest. You'll be opening up those shoulders and opening up that chest. We're really working on a full body today. Good job, team. It might be squeezing on those shoulders a little bit. You can roll yourself out, take a deep breath, and push those shoulders back again. Perfect. Good. Come out. Whoa. Reverse that again. I know we've done it standing up, but you want to reverse that by just bringing those arms around, almost like you're being a reach ball. You can interlace your fingers and push them away from you. We're just going to do last, final bit. We're going to be on those hands and knees. I was going to turn towards you, but I'll just come here. And we're just going to stretch out our wrists. But they do a lot of work, especially if you're doing a lot of, burpees, shoulder taps, everything like that. So you want to just put your hands straight down. Slowly move yourself forward and backwards. Slowly forwards and backwards. Good. Do it one more time. And then you're going to twist those wrists so that your fingers are pointing towards your knees. So twist them around and be very careful with this one because it's quite a sensitive position. So you're going to go forwards and backwards 3 times. Backwards. Forwards. Backwards. One last time. Forwards. Backwards. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to press. Be very, very careful with this one. So you want to put all of the weight mainly on your knees. You're going to put, so your palms are facing towards the sky. You're going to do forwards and backwards. But our body is not used to having this much pressure on our wrists. So you want to make sure that there's a little pressure on them as possible, but you're still feeling that stretch. Good. One more time, forwards and backwards. 1 and back. Shake those wrists out. Thank you very much for joining me today. As I said, we went back to the basics. We wanted to make sure that we just stretched everything out, not too complicated. You can do this before exercise, after exercise, or during the day when you just want some mobility. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.